Hello, everyone. Oh, I think I might need to boost my mic a little bit from a recording from earlier today. It's true. It's true. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Spookin' with Scoops. Spookin' with Patrick. Who could say? Let's crack one open for probably the last spooky stream of the month. Not the last spooky stream of the year or of the remap era. I think we're bringing these back. Doing them at least once a month going forward. I've had too much fun. But welcome in. If you never watched these streams before, this is where at night, the spookiest time of night, my children are asleep. Where each week, over the month of Halloween, the month of October, leading up to Halloween, we have been playing spooky games. We played mouthwashing. We played unsorted horror. We played a run of Friday the 13th NES that I intended to turn into sort of a daily thing. But then so many of my podcasting recordings have become morning recordings, so it doesn't make, I don't know. I never quite figured out how to fit that into my daily routine. So, Friday the 13th for NES, you escape once again! But the main event tonight is Amnesia, the Bunker. But ahead of that, I wanted to check out something that came across it was a game I had wishlisted on Steam called The Hungry Fly. I don't know how spooky it is. It looks pretty gross. Feels like that qualifies as enough for us to check it out tonight. So that's what we're gonna do. What do I got on tap tonight? Oh, thought you'd never ask. Revolution Brewery, one of my favorite breweries out here in the Chicagoland area. I don't know how far these beers get out beyond Chicago. Anti-Hero is one of their more popular ones. Also one of my favorite beers. They have a good summer one. They're probably going to stop selling this soon. Called Cold Time. It's a lager. It's delicious. What's on tap next, Patrick? Oh, don't worry. It's one of my other favorite breweries. Half Acre. Daisy Cutter. Also delicious. And of course, when I scream, if I scream, a little Kirkland Delight. We'll see what happens. Set that to the side. All right, let's check out The Hungry Fly. Go ahead. Well, this is already off to a bad start. It's cool that there are warnings here. This game is intended only for mature audiences. It includes violence, blood, and gore. And specifically, it includes self-harm and arachnophobia. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, Patrick, do you like spiders? The answer to that is no. Did you think that after Unsorted Horror, you were done with spiders? It's true. I did think I was done with spiders. But spiders aren't done with me. Can people, how's this, well, we can't really hear much of the game quite yet. We'll get into it. Let me know how the audio mix is. I don't think this is meant to be especially spooky. I'm going to keep chat up. So, I'm not going to shut it down quite yet. We'll do that for Amnesia, the Bunker. This game can give motion sickness to some people. Would you like to deactivate the elements that can give some motion sickness? So I would normally leave that on, but for the stream settings, I'm going to go ahead and motion sickness safe. I'm going to assume maybe that's some head bobbing, things of that nature. What's that children's story about? She ate a fly. Around, she ate a fly. Crime like Grundle, make me queasy. Make me queasy, daddy. That's what all the kids know. Once upon a time, a fly was hungry. There was an old woman who swallowed a fly. Space Butler gets it. Its hunger didn't come from nowhere. It served a purpose. The fly must eat dead things, so no one can ever find them. The insect rubbed its giant mouth armed with sharp teeth, then went in search of a meal. Okay. Oh, hello. Let me know how this sounds. I've actually got... Oh. Okay, well, I guess I understand where the potential queasiness comes from. Shift to go fast. Alright, let me know how this sounds. Control to go down. Alt to go up. No game audio or very low. Probably just very low. Go ahead and boost that up. I'm gonna boost it up. All right, let me know if you can you hear the bzzz? Can you hear the flies going bzzz? Hold to clean. What if we just like don't eat anything dead? Just eat like these delicious fruits. Okay. The fly spat. It couldn't handle the taste of the living. The fly needed something dead. All right. My night vision camera can't handle how much brightness is going on here. Thank you. It's as though the camera responded to my own command. You can't force it into night vision mode. It's automatic. It's shocking how difficult it is to find just a night vision webcam. The fly stared at the insect as if it wanted to talk to it. Are you hurt? Asked the fly. No, it's just a scratch. Why are you asking? The fly wished to eat Nabby. I'm searching for a dead body, and you seem in bad shape. Do you think you will die soon? No, nothing can die here. Anyway, I am fine. Those little scratches are nothing. It's just that the lollipop is pretty sharp, so it cuts me when it falls on my face by accident. Sorry, I can't help you. Fly stared at the insect as if it wanted to talk to it. Alright, well that's what I already did. Alright, we're going fast. Is that dead? So we land on it? No, I guess not. I guess that is very much alive, huh? The fly stared at the insect as if it wanted to talk to it. Are you hurt? Asked the fly. The caterpillar sighed. The fly repeated, I said, are you hurt? Just a bit. It's nothing. Can't you see I'm busy playing? Why are you bothering me? I am searching for a dead body. Do you think you will die soon? No, nothing dies in the swamp. Anyway, I am not that hurt. I can tell you about my scratches, but don't laugh, okay? I am trying to master a new trick with my best friend, the yo-yo. But every time I throw it, it returns too fast and hits my face or hand. Now you know, so leave me alone. I need to keep training with my yo-yo. You know what? I can't argue. I can't argue. Oh, that's where I came from. back through here. And through one of these sections, maybe? Is that dead? The fly bit a strange object, but its teeth couldn't even scratch it. It crawled around the object to chew it from every angle possible, but it was useless. The object wouldn't break. It looked kind of dead. Wow, okay, look at this big guy. Nothing is dead here. I can't eat anything, cried the fly. Oh, poor fly, you won't find anything dead in this world. Creatures don't die, their flesh only changes. It evolves in strange ways we can't predict. I can show you where you can find corpses. Get inside my mouth. You will find what you are searching for. Okay. What? 10 minutes before the bath? Was that good? Should I eat that? Finally, the fly found a corpse to eat. Fascinated by its meal, the fly thought, what did I eat? I got to find out. I can probably find more of it around here. Okay. The fly moved its antenna to smell the phone, thinking it might be edible, but it wasn't, for now. So I can... Okay. Oh, missed a page. Do I have chat turned off? No, I don't. I can see chat right now. This was not supposed to be a, like, this was supposed to be a weird game, but not a, like, super scary game, so. If you have any questions or commentary, I am here. The fly was devoted to finding out what it was eating. It chewed slowly to taste every subtlety. It was surprisingly tender. Once the substance liquefied, the fly began to swallow. As the food entered its body, the fly felt as if it were traveling through time. That's when it understood it was no ordinary food. It was a memory. It all made sense then. Time passes, things happen, and then everything becomes a memory, a happy or sad one. Moments turn into edible corpses. The discovery made the fly even more curious. It wanted to eat more and more. Okay. Hey. Memories belong to the same mind, but from whom? Every bite made the fly want to learn more about the creature who had lived all these things. The fly kept hunting. Nom 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 nom. Well, spider webs. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Love the fleshy cereal box memory. As I ate, as it ate, the fly learned more about the creature. It could sense what it was like to be inside its head. I understand it now. That creature is evil. It's hated, and everyone avoids it. It's a monster. The real monster is that mastodon noise that I just heard. Apologies for not closing that tab. I must disappear. I shall eat it all. Oh, alright. Gotta eat the pen. Gotta eat the pen. As it was eating, its hunger was growing. It wanted to eat all the monster's memories and erase all traces of its life so nobody could ever know it existed. It was that hungry. The fly felt relieved. Relieved to know that one more memory of the monster had disappeared. Okay, so you like fly around looking for different objects that then turn into fleshy objects that you can eat. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Yeah, don't get caught on that, man. That seems bad. Clean myself off. Oh, yeah, gotta stay sexy while you're consuming the monster's memories. The fly felt excited, knowing there weren't many memories left inside the plant. Alright. So, maybe I missed one. They kind of turn immediately. I won't die like this. Okay. Alright, so I gotta kind of look around. Ooh, who's making that noise? The fly. What do you mean path chosen? What do you mean path chosen? The fly had eaten so much that it was starting to merge with the monster. It could remember the monster's memories. It could feel the monster's feelings. It could hear its call. Did I have an option? Could I have eaten a different object? Oh, fuck yeah. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, the fly had eaten all the memories inside the plant. At the last bite, the fly reappeared in the swamp. Is the plant gone? Oh, is this where I started? Is this where the tutorial was? man, what do you think? Like, what do you think just happened? Then the fly smiled at the caterpillar. And the caterpillar smiled back. Oh, we're all just... Oh, man, I really want to see that new Smile movie. There's like no chance I'm going to see it in a theater. Just don't. We used our... Can I eat this? We used our babysitter time, which is $100 a pop, basically, to go out for an evening. Last week. Went to a haunted house. It was pretty cool. Oh, no. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Friend. If only that caterpillar were dead, I could eat this marvelous flesh. Unfortunately, that wouldn't... Doesn't seem... Oh, alright. Well... I gotta be honest, it looked pretty bad. Hello, caterpillar. Are you here to make fun of me? I'm really not in the mood. Someone just broke my yo-yo. He just came by and hurt me for no reason. Now I can't even feel my leg. And I won't swing that yo-yo ever again. So I just like, the fly, I'm bullying that guy? Is that what's going on? Oh, plant, I can't talk for long. You've eaten a lot of memories inside of me. Classic mistake. So I can't keep this form any longer. Goodbye, fly. I mean, whatever. That caterpillar was a fucking punk. Grow up. Stop playing with childish things like yo-yos. Without you, how will I find food, thought the fly. The fly had lost its way, but not its ambitions. It was determined to find more memories. Alright, let's check what's on the other side of this. Oh, I thought this was going to be like, go to the next level. Hoping to find the plant the fly dug, but it only found more mud. Sorry. I'm apologizing to the audience for being dizzy. Okay, well maybe a new path has opened? Somewhere else? Oh. Hello, Bernadette. Wow! You're so splendid, Katie. Mesmerized by the doll, the caterpillar didn't notice the fly. Okay. Can I just... Would you mind if I... It just looks so... You know. Hello, plant. I'm searching for memories. Are there any inside you? There is one, but it's far, very hard to reach. My throat is clogged. It feels like bubbles are moving around me. And I'm weak, maybe too weak to swallow anything. But I can try to swallow you. I am touched. Get in my mouth. And I'll do my best. Oh, well, how could I resist? Go, go. And then, go. I want, what's his face? John Gruden. Go. The plant tried really hard to swallow the fly, but it could not. Therefore, it gave up. Am I... Can I help? Do I have to fly out? Clean myself off. Oh no. What has happened here, friend? The hungry fly was still on the monster's trail. Could only sense a few memories inside the plant, as if they had been hidden like a shameful secret. Couldn't wait to discover them and devour them. The fly went hunting. 4 minutes before the bath. What's up with this bath? Okay, not much going on here. Nom 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 nom. The fly took a moment to relish all of the memories' flavors. The taste was reminiscent of playfulness, loneliness, and dirty, dirty hair. The warm smell was still lurking in the air, because another memory was close. The fly went looking for it. Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom. Num, 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 num. Ooh, I see it right there on the stairs. Coldly, the fly struck up a conversation with the caterpillar. I am searching for a dead body. Do you think you will die soon? What are you talking about? No, I am not dying. Go away. The fly knew the caterpillar was hiding something. The fly wasn't all wrong. Something was about to die. The fly had to find out what. Aren't you already gone? Please, leave me alone. Nothing. If you don't tell me, I will keep bothering you. You can't hurt me more than I already am. The fly was about to give up. The caterpillar wouldn't talk. Its heart was broken, and the fly was no longer welcome. At that moment, when all hope seemed long gone, the fly heard a noise upstairs. Bam! Okay. Approaching the broken step, the fly discovered a spider. The spider asked in a soothing voice, "Hey, little fly, are you hunting memories to eat? I am very hungry too. I am so weak, I can't climb walls anymore. But together, I think we can do it. Yay! I can help you find some. No, you don't have to be my friend. I don't want to help you. I don't. The fly could no longer move by itself because the spider was leading the way. Oh, I control the spider? What the fuck? The spider had regained some strength. Enough to move lures. Oh, come on, man. Oh, fuck this. The spider had regained its strength. The fly had noticed it and got excited. Spider! You have to talk to the caterpillar. It hides something, and I could eat it. The spider answered calmly. I know, little fly. Let's discover this secret together. Fuck, man. With unknown intention, the spider discreetly approached the caterpillar. Hey, my little cake, gently whispered the spider. What's going on? It's Katie. Katie and I were best friends, but now she won't talk to me anymore. It feels like our friendship is about to die, but I don't want it to happen. It's not too late, right? Katie and I will get over it, right? Not if you don't do anything about it, firmly replied the spider. To save your friendship, you must work hard. Have you done anything mean to Katie? Yes, I did. I lost Katie's hairbrush. I can't brush her hair. Look how ugly she looks. Don't say that to Katie. Katie is splendid. No. She's ugly. She even looks dirty. I'd be ashamed if I had hair like this. It's disgusting. I must find the hairbrush, but I don't know where to search anymore. Hey, Katie. Where were you when we last brushed your hair? Tell me, Katie. When was it? Do you hate me because I lost the hairbrush? Katie, please talk to me. I'm sure we can make it up. You are my best friend. The spider whispered. Just end me. I hate that phrase. Don't worry, my sweetie. I will help you find that hairbrush. Then suddenly, Bernadette calmed down. Oh, that would be awesome. Thank you. I am listening. What's your idea? The spider raised his voice. A brush cannot disappear by itself. Did you look in your mouth? I never thought to look there, but that's a good guess. I had the habit of rubbing it on my face or my mouth. Maybe I swallowed it. Or maybe I shoved it too deep in my ear. So now it could be anywhere inside me. Whoa! Can you cut me up so we can take a look? Spider stared at the insect as it wanted to talk. Spider, spider, spider! Spider, 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 spider! It's not there. It's not anywhere. Oh, poor thing, replied the spider. I guess we'll have to keep searching then. What do you think? Yeah, we have to. But where? In a reassuring voice, the spider asked. Maybe it's deeper inside you. Maybe? You're right. We've just scratched the surface. Cut it up again. Do I take it somewhere else where there's a... Oh, I heard one. How? Maybe I get up here? Ah. Okay. Well, wasn't there was that original PlayStation game that where you played a spider, right? Spider! Spider, it's not there! That's sad. So what should we do? Cut it up! Fuck, man. Not Spider-Man. There was a game where you played as a spider. Different game. Spider! It's not there! Maybe it's not side me at all? Being negative won't help you find the hairbrush. Let's keep on searching together. Okay. Okay. Mutton Bandit, it might just be Spider the video game. But I have a distinct memory of playing a game where the protagonist was a spider. Spider! It's there! I found it! I found it! But it's under the stairs! It's a little far and I can't move. Could you throw me down there? I don't see another way there to be forgiven by Katie. Please throw me down before I change my mind. Path chosen. Katie is gone. The spider chose to throw Bernadette and leave. Therefore, Bernadette would never see Katie again. Your friendship was then only a memory. The fly's meal was ready. The fly had eaten everything it could. It was ready to leave Bernadette. Deadly Creatures? Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I definitely remember Deadly... Because you play in Deadly Creatures, you play as a scorpion and a spider. Alright, after this, we're going to switch to Amnesia. What a weird game. The fly had eaten all the memories inside the plant. At the last bite, the fly reappeared in the swamp. Nom 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 nom. Ah, classic. Fly outside of a... Be a fly, fly outside of the plant's mouth after you consume the memories of those within it. It's just what we do. Oh, look. I really don't like talking to you. Unless you know where the spider is. I really need a spider because it's big and strong. Unlike you, it could bring Katie here or bring me upstairs. The spider could do something. It can't end like this. Not without Katie. Why did I leave her? The fly stared at the insect as if it wanted to talk to it. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, this game is fucking weird. We might have to keep playing this. See what's on the other side of the hungry fly. But I think we're gonna pick this one up another time. What? My word. What even are the settings on this game? You may lose. Yeah, okay. I think I made it to the end of the chapter. All right. Now we are going to pull up Amnesia: The Bunker. Hey, this is a mature-rated video game that may not be suitable for some viewers. Just let you know. Just letting you know, in case you weren't sure. How's my fantasy team doing? I got Puka Nakua. Got Aaron Jones. I want Puka Nakua to do well. I have Puka Nakua, Aaron Jones, and Jordan Addison. Too many players in one game. Doo-doo-doo. What's the score of that game? Oh, Aaron Jones scored a touchdown. Let's go. Jordan Addison has not done jack. 2 minutes in the fourth quarter. Minnesota has the ball. No, the Rams have the ball. That's what fantasy says. Okay. Easy peasy. Did you watch the new gameplay trailer for the thing remastered? Yeah, it looks awesome. I think they're doing a spectacular job updating that game. I kind of just played it. I mean, like, just played it in the sense that how often does someone play the thing video game? And that was, what, 2 years ago? So I don't feel like the greatest compulsion to play it again, but I'm going to have to check it out for sure. Oh, there's that. There's that logo. Let me get that over to all y'all. Frictional games. Give me back that. Give me that night vision. Ooh. Ooh. It'll probably go away when I bring up the... Lazarus was really hoping that trailer would have a date at the end of it. They said the end of the year. I'm a little shocked that they would still put it out this year if they weren't going to hit Halloween time. So I wonder if they'll wait till early next year. Okay. Let's see. Can I get my controller out for this one? I'd rather play this with a controller if I can. So Amnesia the Bunker came out, what, a couple years ago? Was that last year? 2 years ago? Didn't have a chance to play it. Don't have a good explanation for it. Even though I've played everything that Frictional has done. Language, hints, simple interaction, hide crosshair, load code, quick access. Displays all collected and unused codes on screen while interacting with a code lock. That really, I'm not gonna remember numbers. I guess I can change that, right? I guess I could change that while I play the game. But I cannot remember numbers, like, in general. Just like as a general principle of my life. Custom stories. All right. Did the audio sound good? I'm gonna go ahead and start the game where I can still read chat. Make sure the audio mix is good. If it is, then I'm gonna turn my monitor off so I can get fully immersed. Horror experience for dying is part of the thrill. It's vital to adapt, use caution, and strategize to survive. Experience the chilling adventure without the constant stress of death. Enjoy the horror! Die less, explore at your own pace. Craving an intense nightmare? No. Be ready for an unforgiving encounters and extreme caution in a true horror test. I guess we'll start with normal. We're not cowards. I'm a little bit of a coward. All right. I believe as we get into this, if I saw the chat correct at the top, while I can still see chat. Well, Cromley Grundle was the person who said when the stream started that they were the one to write in and essentially say, hey, you're a fucking coward. Play this game. So, here I go. I'm gonna play the game. Now, am I also a fucking coward? I am. I didn't read what that said. Okay. There's a lot of noise going on. Does the sound mix sound good? You can hear the game. You can hear me. You can hear the horrors of war. All right. %, too much game? That's a very specific number. It's true. I mean, the game's probably going to get quiet, right? This is a loud war part. I think we're going to leave it as it is. I'll come back, double check in a little bit. All right. See you. See you on the other side. Press X to bring out or put away the gun. So you don't get guns in Amnesia games, so that's already interesting. Left trigger to aim the gun, right trigger to fire. That's funny, they let you fire it. I'm sure ammunition is going to be a huge problem. Hold right trigger to grab an object. Oh, I'm so thirsty! Press and hold right bumper, move left, right, lean, okay. Press and hold left bumper while moving. Run. Okay. Is there a stamina meter? Doesn't seem like it's probably going to be an audio thing, right? Right. So, bro, I didn't. Oh, okay. Right. Okay, well, this is gonna be... Hold on X to check how many bullets you've got. Okay. Press right trigger while holding down X to load a bullet? Wait, how many bullets are in... Each of these has one bullet? Okay. Well, this is all, I don't like this already. Well, I mean, I should shut the door. I should show a little respect for the area. Are you love they've kept this about? Oh, spooky. I can interact with all the objects in the world. Is there an extra bullet in there? While holding an object, press left trigger to throw it. Call me? I don't understand what the two hands were. Oh, fuck yeah. Load up another one. I've already broken the skill curve of this game. Now, you play a survival horror game, and at some point, you just got so many bullets, takes out all the scares. Ah! Fuck! What? What? Was I supposed to kill you? You've been injured. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure. How bad is that? 2 fingers bad? I don't know what that means. This game's bad. You just picked up an item that crafting? Pick up the other cloth piece and press. It says your inventory page combine the 2 cloth pieces to craft a bandage. Alright. Hold down left trigger to ready an item. Right trigger to use it. Fuck yeah. Healed. What was the button I used to check? What was the... Oh, come on. What was the check? Key bindings. No, I don't... Oh, controller mapping. Crouch, run. Jump. Gas mask? Was there not just a button? Alright. At least I'll get a flashlight. Am I supposed to use the fucking grenade? Oh, it was... Oh, I get it. I was to bring up your inventory. And then you look at your fingers, and I'm okay. Take out, drop, assign a hotkey. Holy shit, man. It's a lot more than these games usually involve. Right trigger, up. Okay. All right. What do you want me to do? Does this pause the action? Can't tell. I guess you just hotkey it? I was trying to figure out if that goes into those spaces above. Game paused. Oh, interesting. So the game does pause. Time to pull my gun. I have to shoot somebody. Could say what? Right, and then this. No. No. What's, how do I... Hold X. Does that mean a... Yep. Oh boy, I'm gonna forget that. Is there a bullet in there? No. There's gonna be a bullet in one of those, though. You know, you're like, oh, Patrick, why do you keep rotating the helmets? At some point, there's gonna be one. So you do that and you get rid of the bullet? You have to actually get it out of the chamber. That is wild. Okay. Bad. I'm right here.
Fast, fast! We're dying on the road. We'll make it out of this hell together.
Oh, I don't know about that, buddy. Let's slow our horses. That's a show on Apple TV Plus. I've heard it's pretty good.
Beat that roll, my friend.
There you have it, huh?
Ah, fate's a bastard. I'm on patrol tonight, then. C'est la vie.
Do I go towards the fire? Or do I go towards light? Probably not that way, huh? Probably towards the fire. Alright. We're treating this as though it is still reality. Okay.
Here, drink this. Then I'm going to get you out of here.
Cheers, buddy. That's what I say in the morning. My kids are like, "Can you get me more cereal? Could you make me another bagel?" My leg. Too weak. No way. Well, okay, maybe way. You are now on your own. Learn, adapt, experiment, and survive. Also, you should put the comma after experiment, because, like, otherwise, like, if you're doing those things in order, I mean, I don't need... All right, I think we are firmly in the bunker, huh? Whatever that means. All right, what can we learn inside this book? Progress saved. So there's an autosave function, huh? I can't remember how saving works in the other Amnesia games. It's obviously been a minute. I remember reviewing Amnesia 2, and it wasn't called Amnesia 2. I thought the game was just okay. Obviously, Amnesia: The Dark Descent is like an all-time favorite. Soma, I think, is one of the greatest horror games ever made. All notes that you pick up can be found under the Notes tab of your inventory. Go directly to the picked up note by pressing wherever that icon is. I love Xbox controllers. I'm always like, yeah, it's the window? They call that the window? I don't know. Start and select. Just like be normal about it. Didn't I press it? Oh, I held it. That's probably why. Amnesia clause. Get it? Admitted to medical treatment following events of 9 July. July 9th. Personal effects held in the storage locker. Patient remains in weak coma state. Will respond to stimuli, but only for brief periods of time. When last roused, he reported no memory of recent events. Had trouble recalling even his own name. Most likely due to severity of initial head trauma. Will continue to monitor. If status does not improve in a week's time, recommend transfer to St. Etienne for neurological tests. Signed, Dr. Josinski. So we're really taking Amnesia to its logical conclusion. Amnesia. I see. Also, thank you to the Rams for beating the Vikings, giving them their first loss. NFC North, bit of a gauntlet. Go Bears on Sunday. Can I have that pen? What's up with this pen? Can I take that with? Apparently I cannot. Excuse me? They took my gun? They took my gun? Yo, everything is moving and making a weird noise. Press Y to bring out or push away the put away the flashlight.
9th of July, 1700 hours. I'm in a state of agony. It cripples my body, captures my mind, bleeds my soul. This thing I've done, this thing. It is lunch in the mess hall currently. Ugh, the thought of eating repulses me.
Hold down Y to charge the flashlight, but be careful to not make too much noise. How long does that last? Okay. So you don't get any indicator on that. That's about as bright as it gets. That's fucking horrifying. This sucks. I can't tell if that carries over, where I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My thought was, if you pre-spin it in a safe space, does the spinning continue, or like logically speaking, would it stop spinning and then you have to spin it up again? Okay. Body of Saint Bernard, multiple lacerations, chest cavity torn to shreds, every rib cracked, skull cracked open by repeated blunt force trauma. Who could have done this to him? Oh, it stopped. Alright, so it does end on its own. Okay. Cool. Highly flammable for use in the generator. Can be poured into empty bottles or on the ground. Assigned a hotkey. When equipped, hold left trigger and press right trigger to use. Okay. I guess for right now. Put that away. I don't have any reason to use it at the moment. There's a key.
The last one. Trapped down here. Rat fucking officers ran and blew the exit behind them. You want to escape? You need to blow it back open. There's dynamite in the arsenal. And a handle to trigger it somewhere in the excavation site. Get them, and you can make it out. Shit. That thing, it's coming for me. Here, take this. Finish me off. Please. I want to die at the hands of a border soldier, not that monster. There's ammo in the pantry. Get it. Do the job, please. They keep
understand why.
Forgive you, Henri. He knows what we face down here.
Like, what's the difference between one hand and two hands? God, these games still make you, like... You could just press a button to open all of these. It's like, no, I think you should hold right stick and... Great, so I'm gonna get one bullet. Presumably you can just... What I was gonna say was, presumably you could just not shoot him. And like, I wonder if the game gives you an achievement for not killing the guy who wants you to kill him. The game answered my question. So you can do that. You can throw objects. And that did break down something. Game pauses when you do this. You don't have to assign the flashlight. But you do an extremely limited inventory. Medkit. Gas grenade. A few seconds after being thrown, it will spew toxic gas. If you have little gear, that means it can be combined. Otherwise, you've just taken up everything in your inventory. And that doesn't change if you, like, assign it a hotkey. That's cool, how the animation changes if you have the gun still out. If I just keep talking, I don't actually have to keep playing the game. I can just, like, try and remark them on, like, little things the game is doing that are interesting, as opposed to actually engaging with the scary parts. Supposed to shoot the lock? Tell if that's something I'm supposed to do. Obviously he's behind there. That's for that. And now I have the gun. So, like, what would you do if you fucked up and didn't have the 2 bullets left. Like, you could technically just shoot them now. So how does the game accommodate for that? Can't crawl in there. I guess I shoot the lock. That happens in a lot of these games, but it just seems sort of weird. Yeah, I don't like that. Fuck off. I don't see anything else you can do other than... I cannot open that one way or the other. Alright, well, there's gotta be like other bullets, right? Like, worst case scenario. Whew. Okay. You can save your progress by lighting this lamp. Man, that game really wanted me to think about. I got 2 bullets. What happens if you like shoot the 2 bullets? And this is the main map of the bunker. It will be updated with objectives and details as you progress. Okay. So that's where we came from. We didn't get a chance to go behind the kitchen because that's where I can't annotate the map, but we're in administration. Okay. Use this box restoring things from your inventory. Okay. Probably cloth. I don't know what the gas grenade is used for yet. So that all seems to make some sense. Okay, oh, then I get the cloth. Put that there. Can I combine things? Yep. Great, look at that. If I go back into here. I have nothing to combine it with. Right. So it saves it every time that I engage with it. Okay. Probably want to open all this stuff up. Seems like some sort of collectible that you're gonna get throughout the game. Oh, interesting. So you don't have to lock it? Update to all medical and mortuary personnel. The rat problem has not gotten any better. They're swarming every dead body. They're even coming after the wounded. But the vermin have no interest in flesh after it is burnt. So, A new policy must be instituted. The bodies of all oh, that's what we found before. I spoke with the father to rise about this matter. He will provide proper consecration for the deceased. Remains will be preserved for families. This is not ideal, and it fills my soul with pain. But burning the dead seems to be the only way to stop the rats from coming in. So burn them. We must. So is it like a mechanic that I have to engage in? Do I have to burn the bodies? I wonder if you can forget to lock the doors. Like, why else would there be... Oh, here we go. Look at this. Okay. So past where we're at, we could go back where we were, but we probably want to check out what's in this. I suppose is the generator room. Gotta make sure we want to check these, right? Yes, a lot of shit like this where you want to open up. What are you hiding? Nothing. I assume. Well, I shouldn't say assume. I wonder how much of this is RNG and how much of this is. Because what that was like part of the deal with this game, right? Like a certain amount of it was randomized and a certain amount of it was set by the designers, and this was them kind of experimenting with kind of a horror roguelike to a certain degree, which is part of what put me off with it in the first place. Was you can power the generator by filling with fuel and pulling the lever. But what does the generator do? A pocket watch with stopwatch functionality can be synced to the generator to time how much fuel remains. Oh my god. This is so much to keep track of. I don't know, man. Remember to examine the back of the dog tag, otherwise you won't get the code. Like a GameStop thing? Do not light any fires near the fuel. Do not fire any weapons near the fuel. For God's sake, do not even smoke your cigarettes near it. Stored only in sturdy metal canisters, glass breaks far too easily. If it spills, wipe the area clean immediately, then dispose of the rags outside of the bunker. This is a game where you want to, like, move everything. Because there might be... I have not even... I don't think I want to put anything in the generator yet. I'm already, like, now I'm already sweating the generator. I've not put anything in the generator yet. very clear a huge amount of this game is going to be whirring up this flashlight. Now, what can I combine you with? An empty bottle can be thrown. Oh, it's not a Oh, empty bottle with fuel can be thrown. Empty bottle with cloth. What does that do? I understand the fuel. An improvised incendiary device. Shatters and burns an impact. Okay, so I see. Requires a lighter to use. Well, I don't have that. But don't worry, we'll put it in the box. What's up, cool box? The box also has boxes. Okay. So we'll take one of the fuel canisters. We will do this. Progress saved. How does that work? Load last save. Okay, alright. Now if we bring up the stopwatch, which is right. Sync up automatically. Okay, so just don't have to worry about it. We'll pour the fuel in. Does that just use it? So as long as you have it. Yeah, okay. Oh, is this why? Okay. 6335. Overcome most obstacles in multiple ways. Use your wits and your brains. Experiment. If you think something is possible, it probably is. So I guess start by following maybe the lights. Have not seen another human for hours now. I might be the last. But, in the hope there might be another, I leave this now so you do not waste any time. This is the only exit, the only way out of this hell of our own making. It was blown closed. It needs to be blown open. Don't bother digging. Impossible. Blow it up. The dynamite is located in the arsenal. The detonator handle is somewhere down in the Roman tunnels. Deeper in hell. I go now to try and retrieve them both. Though I do not know if you exist, I pray for you. Please extend me the same courtesy. You found a new objective. Objectives will be marked on your maps, and notes containing objectives will be highlighted on your notes list. So this is where we're trying to get out of, I suppose, right? And you look here. We have used up half of our time discovering that we have used up half of our time. But then we realize we can go to the arsenal. The arsenal is to the left. Hold this. This extends that, okay. Officer quarters maintenance. Do you have to do this every time? I assume maybe what the game is saying is, if you can't get in there, like, can I blow this up? Shit. So that stays on. So look at Arsenal. You have to get in there, right? But I came in through. In through the office, yeah. So just green mean you're done. I don't know what green means. Like when you play the Resident Evil games, you look at your map. It's like very clear that you have like gone through a space. You know, so like part of the question is like, okay, so I turn this back on. This area. Obviously, this is where you came from before. Worth pushing this aside, right? Just to have like a clearer path. This now makes this door open. I assume that now that door is now locked, which is very funny in the sense that it is like not funny at all. But if you lock that door, like, you've locked it for yourself. Okay. Okay, but now, I guess you're, like, slowly expanding the lights. They're almost like kind of like checkpoints where you're getting these lights on. You put the gas in. You sync that up. That lets you go a little further. and like the one that you're zoom, zoom, zoom. That's like giving you a chance to. All right, well, load last save, right? Like we can just find out. Do I? Okay, well, all that did was create a bunch of gas. And now, painful gagging. I don't think that's what I was supposed to do. All right, load last save. All right. I was wondering if that would, like, blow up and then be useful. It was not. So part of what I don't know at this point is how often are you going to find fuel? How often should you use fuel? You know, I'm looking here. It seems like there's only one way in there, but I don't see that I can get in through that one spot. Right, there's not emergency lockdown. Can't get in. Wait, this came down now. So do those stop turning on? Or did I not turn that one on? I wonder if when you turn them on, they trigger up, like you're setting a path for yourself. But the moment it's like they go up, they light up, and then they come back down. Yeah, okay, that's the one I locked. Okay, that's actually something I want to test. Well, I guess you'll find out, like, playing the game. Oh, everything's an emergency lockdown. I see. We need to lift the emergency lockdown. So. Whoops, that's the wrong door. Okay. So now this makes a little more sense. It's like, here's the general objective. You are trying to get to the arsenal. You can't get to the arsenal because there's a general lockdown. How do you lift a general lockdown? You turn this crank. You can't turn that because it broke. So now you got to find something else. It's not going to mark individual doors. Again, to use the Resident Evil comparison, where like you touch a door and it says red. So I don't think I can go to the prison. I can't go to the soldiers' quarters. But I do think I can go. Maybe that's what the green means. Is like you can go there. I don't know. Because I went all the way down there, I think. To there, and I think part of where I didn't go was into the to the right of the officers' quarters. Okay. So if we look in our inventory, the game is clearly giving us a decent amount of fuel. So if we were to save one more time, moving inside the walls, that's just life, baby. Nope. Fuel. We are going to dump it in. We're going to crank it. That's what we're always saying. We're going to crank it. Set out to that one area. God damn it. You're here, right? Yep. No, I mean, that's just... Now, look, you could say to yourself, those seem big and strong, but also maybe sexy. Like, ooh. I'm being cuddled by this strong, capable person. Creature. I'm not judging. So when you find this Fournier, our commanding officer, cowers next to me now. He's lost his mind to an abyss of fear. He repeats the same refrain over and over. Flee! Flee! We must flee and seal the beast where it belongs. He wants to run, to blow up the exit behind him, stealing the demon behind here. The demon and our men. His constant refrain, it is getting to me. And that same void of terror, it is also taking me. To any of my men who see this, once we're free of this place, I will get the arsenal code from him. I will get it and I will radio it back to you. Trapped down here with that beast, the arsenal may be your only hope. It's all I can do. All I have courage to do. Get to the communications room in the soldiers' quarters. Hide there. I'll broadcast the code to you. Just here's all the lines. I'm thinking, oh, it's for dramatic effect. It's written there because it's scrawled like in a survival horror game. We're like, no. No, you have to scroll down and get the one last line. Thank you, Jubert. Thank you. So far, the game has not rewarded me. Okay, you know. I was gonna say the game has not rewarded me for opening up a drawer. I'm not sure another note is what I was looking for. Strange scratching sounds a few moments ago, and now it sounds like someone is pacing in the hallway. Probably Renard, drunk on a stash of wine. I know he hides from us. There is a wine cellar that was marked in the map. Best I confront him now. Either get him into bed to sleep it off, or convince him to share a bottle or two with me. I love this, like, two options. He is blackout drunk, and just let him collapse somewhere. Or one or two bottles. That was July 14th. July 15th, one night later. Cold fear runs through all our veins now. Fournier has terrorized the men for answers. They say they were asleep until Reynard screams. I believe them. Of course. Fournier went as so far as to accuse prisoner 73014. Very specific. Of escaping his cell and committing the murder. Impossible. I worry about Fournier. His rage hides fear. He takes it out on the men, and I can see no way to stop it. It breeds contempt. My mind slips back to the moment Reynard started screaming. How easily it could have been me. How easily it could have been me. Also, how easily it still could be me. Just a line read. You gotta do it once or twice. For the first time, I wish the order of attack would come. I would rather face 1,000 German guns than this nameless dread. Yeah, that new Call of Duty's out, right? Then let's just do that instead of playing this game. Sweet. Right? So this is like kind of like, what is... This is kind of what I'm trying to figure out. Like, are you... Go in, go out. Go in, go out. After Tremblay's death, the bunker descended into chaos. They're taking control and ordered the men to form into squads. They're to hunt the beast down and kill it. They tell me it's not possible. They tell me the bulls don't kill it. They only buy a little time and the beast comes back angrier. Cowards. They've sent them back out now to do as they should. Hunt and kill it. If they fail, they'll face a worse fate than claws in the darkness. And so are you keeping track of which areas you're going to? I'm seeing like a little map that I'm writing on. Oh, that's not an item. What is that? Oh, that's a medikit? Okay. That's not fuel. I've ordered increased security for the arsenal. Lock and code. We'll root out those responsible for this horrendous act. Justice will be done for France. fuck am I? Oh my god. I'm fully fucking confused. What is that? I have such a bad short-term memory. And this would be true whether I was having a beer or not. Like, was I here? Yes. Oh, thank you for the light going out, just to, like, reinforce the... The idea that you are gonna go back into this world. Yeah, okay, yeah. Objectives. No, yeah, okay. You're gonna go back out there and hope that you remembered which areas you went into and which areas you didn't. And then go into those individual rooms and open those individual drawers. I don't know. This game might like very specifically be going against, like, I love being scared. I don't mind. And the whole point of, like, doing these streams so is, like, to be spooked out and screamed, but, like, if it's, like, so much rote memorization on what you did, I don't know that I'm gonna be able to pull it off. We'll do another run, though. Because you're collecting all this stuff. I don't know really what it's for. It's like, should I use that on the fuel? Doesn't feel like it. How much further in there can I go? Will the game keep... Part of it is, like, I don't understand enough of, like, what is static and what is dynamic in the game yet. And obviously, when you played previous Amnesia games, it was all static. So it's like, I hit quick save. It's like, okay, I'll work my way around this area. I'll use these items, yada, yada, yada. Here, you're, like, collecting, you're crafting. It's using the fact that you're... When I say this, it all sounds like, oh, yeah, it's like stuff to increase the tension. And I'm like, yeah. It's stuff to increase the tension. But when I play horror games, I'm often trying to account for, like, what I'm dealing with. And I guess part of the stress here, which is a positive to the game design, a negative to me, is an inability or ability, depending on how you want to look at it, to sort of sense what exactly you are or aren't supposed to do. Because the game does not give you the full shape of itself at the moment. Okay, alright, so... One thing we could do is... I mean, it's only 2 fuels, though. Like, one... I think it's... each fuel gives us about 5 to 10... I mean, it's probably actually more closer to 10 minutes. But hard to tell. I don't know what happens if I just venture out there without using the light, right? Like, if you just do this, you're slow and you're calculated. I mean, you see, okay, movement inside the walls. But is that a response to the player? Or is that just... I don't know. Alright. I don't know what the gun's for. This is not where we were supposed to go. Okay. Alright, hold on. Load less save. Wasting a lot of the time. Should be careful you're not leaving a blood trail that might attack certain creatures. So I guess you look at this, and then you go, okay, then you go into inventory. Use this, put one of these away. Go ahead and use it. Left trigger, right trigger. Whew. Hit this, turn it on. I gotta be honest, I find it really difficult to navigate the spaces in this game. I really want to like what it has going on. I think it's really interesting. I don't know that I'm fully connecting with it. Because I guess what I would say is, okay, I get the loop. I get what it's going for. But, alright, I'm back. I healed. I tripped a couple of traps. Alright, now I have to go back out. I barely made it back to where I was to start with. And I mostly did that by random chance. And the tension for a game like this is to try and figure out the fun of your confusion because you are nervous and anxious, and that made you go left instead of right, and then you're like, oh no, I gotta turn around, and I'm not remembering the original right or the original left, and then on top of that there's a bunch of systemic stuff happening. We're like, why don't you just try something? You want to like throw some gas on the ground? Man, I'm not thinking about that. I can't remember how to get back down the hallway. So I don't know. I almost wonder if my path forward on this game, if I was to keep playing it, would actually be on an easier difficulty where I could focus on just exploration, story. That seems to kind of take away from the core game design of get effed like while you're out there. But I think at this point in the night, I think we're probably gonna wrap it up here. Interesting game, fascinating game. Let's go out and if you've got any questions, I'm gonna drop back out to the chat. If you want to put them in to the chat now, I can answer a couple before I get out of here. It's almost Halloween. I'm excited about that. Got a couple of Halloween parties coming up, between ones with my friends, ones with my kids. Interesting. People saying maybe give the game a little more time. That it's gives you a longer leash than it sort of feels like. I'll think about it. It's a, I don't know. I just kind of came off at the end of it with a bit of a weird vibe, which maybe explains a little bit of the weird response to the game when it came out. Last Galaxian costumes. The most common costume I've got right now is my youngest daughter is Princess Zelda, and I am Link. I have the costume upstairs. You know, I don't think you've earned it. I don't think you've earned it. Also, I cannot go into my bedroom and take it out. But my youngest daughter has really loved Princess Zelda, and so she told me when we got out of PAX this year and she played a little bit of Echoes of Wisdom, she turned to me and said, I know what our Halloween costume is. And I was like, what do you mean our? And she said, well, I'm going to be Princess Zelda and you're going to be Link. And I was like, oh, well, that's good to know. Jay Jaminto, have you seen The Substance yet? No. But on Saturday, we're dropping my kids off to get watched for the evening because we have an adult Halloween party that evening. And we're going to drop the kids off, prep our costume, and I'm pretty sure we're going to watch The Substance. My wife doesn't know that yet, but I that's what I want to watch. And she doesn't know much about that movie at all. I don't even think we've watched a trailer for it. But she loves body horror stuff. I think it's going to go over really, really well and be a like fun, weird way to kick off the evening for us. Super Antonio 64. Are you guys recording next week's pod on Halloween or the day before? Got a fun question to ask that's tangential to spooky movies they need to send in. These days, we've been trying to get the podcast out first thing Friday morning, which is like when you wake up, 9 a.m., I'm thinking of Central Time, but essentially when you wake up early morning, we want the podcast to be out. So we've been recording it a day earlier than usual. We used to record it on Thursdays. Now we record it on Wednesdays. So that gives enough production time that it can come out Friday morning. So next week. Oh, I just heard lightning. I was like, what the fuck was that? There's a thunderstorm rolling through. Damn. That storm is loud. I know there's a thunderstorm coming through tonight. Creature in the walls creates movement. I never got around to this. To Kirkland we trust. So if you want to send in that question, I'm looking at my normal camera there. I'm looking at this one. Send it in ahead of time. Give me a heads up, and I'll make sure and flag it to Rob, who does our prep on the podcast in terms of the question bucket. So if you actually do send a Halloween question in, let me know. Send me a DM, and I'll make sure Rob flags it, and we ask about it. Zouter, Lake House DLC on stream? Question. Oh, no, this is separate. No, I'll probably finish the Lake House DLC on my own. I've played half of it. So I'll probably finish the rest myself next week. But I think at this point, I'm going to resign myself to not playing any more of Silent Hill 2 by myself. And that'll be something we do on stream. Last year, it was really fun to play Alan Wake 2 on stream when I had finished up work for the year. I was doing stuff for myself. I'm watching movies. I'm doing stuff around the house. And I played a bunch of Alan Wake 2, finished that. So I'm pretty sure... I'm not going to guarantee it, but based on the other games I still need to play, I'm pretty sure that I played the intro of Silent Hill 2, which is to say the first area, and I got up to the apartments. Like, I literally opened the door, I'm in the section called the apartments, and I didn't play anything past that. And I suspect that maybe in December, we will start doing some Silent Hill streams, and we will play that as a group, which seems like a lot of fun. And that makes more sense than doing that as the Spooking with Patrick streams as part of Remap, because if we do those, which I'm only planning to do once a month, it's gonna take us a year plus to finish Silent Hill 2. So that's got to be kind of a concentrated effort. Zuder also asked, have you seen Smile 2? I have not. I really loved the first Smile. I know people have problems about what the ending communicates in terms of the themes of the movie. I don't necessarily disagree with those criticisms of the film. I think Smile is a wonderful jump scare factory, and that's kind of what all I really want out of those movies. It's kind of like brain off, get scared on. And so I haven't seen Smile 2. I will probably not see it in the theater. I saw a couple of movies in the theater recently, so we've kind of used up our babysitter tokens. So I don't know when the next time I'll be at a movie theater. Actually, I do. That's a lie. That is a fucking lie. I know the next 2 times I'll be in a movie theater, because the way I responded to that was like, when is the next time I'll be in a movie theater for something I really want to see? But I know I'm going to see Wicked with our kids, and I'm going to see Moana 2 the weekend after with my kids. But when am I going to see a spooky movie? It might not be till The Wolfman comes out in early January. Lochno, did you ever finish Evil Within 2? Yes. Wonderful game. We're never going to get Evil Within 3. And that stinks. That stinks. Neo Showdown. Would you ever consider a trip to Kirkland? We're super boring suburb of Seattle. Costco is based here. I go to Seattle every, late August, early September for PAX. We haven't cycled through enough things from touristy things to do with the kids that Kirkland has necessarily come up as a spot we should do next, but who could say? Maybe next year. Twisted Operator, any good psychological horror films this year? Yes. What was that one called? I wrote about it on a newsletter recently. What was that called? We watched it 2 weekends ago. Strange Darling. Don't watch trailer. Don't look anything up. If you're just like, I want to watch something kind of weird, it's not scary. It's more of a thriller. Strange Darling. If you want something that, psychological horror film, if you've never seen Creep or Creep 2, also recommend those. If you like my boy Jason Voorhees over here, and you're like, wow, I wonder what it's like from his perspective, then you should watch, it's the Shudder film. What is it? I don't know what. In a Violent Nature. In a Violent Nature. Not the best movie in the world, but it is essentially a film about POV Jason Voorhees. Just super interesting as a premise. I found the movie to be like really enjoyable as a kind of throwaway sort of thing in that regard. It is almost 11:40. I should go to bed. We have a Halloween party with the kids tomorrow. We're doing crafts. We're doing pumpkins. I have to prep a bunch of Halloween stuff for next week because, hey, me and my wife run the pumpkin patch at the kids' school. I got to make goodie bags. It's a whole thing. So where do we stand with Spookin' with Scoops, Spookin' with Patrick, Spookin' with Remap? This is not going away. This was a lot of fun. I appreciate the folks that stick around. It's a smaller crowd, but the folks that loved this when I did it at Giant Bomb, when I did it when I was kind of independent, and now when I've been at Waypoint, when I've done it at Remap, it's intimate, it's fun, I really enjoy it, and so we're not going to do this every week because it's difficult for me to give up like a full evening every week to play these games, which is why we can't do something like Silent Hill 2 every week on a Thursday night, as much as I like that. But what I'm guaranteeing to you as a response to these streams over the last couple of weeks is that once a month, we're going to do a spooky stream. Are we going to revisit Amnesia the Bunker? I don't know. It would make more sense to revisit Amnesia the Bunker as part of like a live show that might happen in the next couple of weeks. So think. But the idea of like playing scary games, horror games with you, the audience, once a month, I think that sounds like a lot of fun. So stay tuned for more details on how exactly all that's going to work out, because I kind of have to work out the details on that. But that is going to do it for me and for you and this stream, but not quite for the end of October. Please write in, let me know which spooky movies you've been watching, which ones you've enjoyed. If you're looking for stuff to watch over the course of the next week, because, hey, you're saying it's the end of October, I need some spooky movies. Go to remapradio.com. Shocktober 2024 list. At least the first 15 movies are available to you if you are not a paying subscriber of Remap at the Library Foundation tier. But you can see those first 15. You want the other 15? Sign up. Come support what we're doing over at Remap. Appreciate everybody watching. I'm going to slowly scroll over here to take us to our outro. Jason, take us away. Bye, everyone. Have a nice night. Have a nice weekend. I'll actually have a nice weekend. I'm going to see you for Volgar the Viking 2 with Nextlander, with Brad Shoemaker, with Vinny Caravella, with Ricardo Contreras, with Alex Navarro. I'll see you tomorrow afternoon. Bye, everyone. Have a good night. you